This is a review and overview of the Craftsman 12-amp 16-inch corded electric chainsaw. In this video, we will cover unboxing. We show you what comes with this chainsaw. Assembly. We show you how to assemble the chainsaw. Operation. We show you how to use the chainsaw. Testing. We show you the chainsaw in use. And review. We will let you know if we think this chainsaw is worth purchasing. Let's get started. Unboxing. The Craftsman 12-amp electric chainsaw comes with the chainsaw body, the saw chain, a guide bar scabbard, and a manual. In addition, we purchased a good extension cord and some bar and chain oil. Even though this is an electric chainsaw, this oil is necessary to lubricate the saw chain. In addition, make sure you purchase safety gear. Assembly and operation. Before assembling or using this chainsaw, make sure that you read the manual from front to back and follow all safety procedures. A chainsaw can cause serious injury or death if not used properly. With the chainsaw placed on a stable, flat surface, first remove the sprocket cover by turning the locking knob counterclockwise. Next, while wearing protective gloves, carefully wrap the saw chain around the guide bar. The sharp parts of the chainsaw blade should face forward on top of the guide bar. Then place the guide bar and saw chain onto the chainsaw as shown. Then put the sprocket cover back on the chainsaw and turn the locking knob clockwise to lock it in place. According to Craftsman, the chain tension is correct when the chain snaps back after being pulled 1/8 of an inch away from the guide bar with light force from the index finger and thumb. Our saw chain was too loose when we first put it on, so to adjust the chain tension, we simply loosened the locking knob counterclockwise, but did not fully take it off, and then adjusted the chain tensioning wheel until proper tension was achieved. Then we rotated the locking knob clockwise to lock everything in place. Note, I like to keep the saw blade covered with a guide bar scabbard whenever I'm not running the chainsaw for safety. Next, let's add the bar and chain oil by unscrewing the oil cap and pouring in some oil. Keep an eye on the oil level indicator and don't run the saw with the oil below the minimum marker. To attach an extension cord, simply push it through the back hole as shown and snug the cord in the extension cord retainer. Then plug the chainsaw into the cord. To run the chainsaw, you'll need to place your left hand on the front handle and your right hand on the rear handle. You'll need to push in the lock-off button in order to unlock the trigger switch to begin sawing. Make sure you wear proper safety gear. I am not because I am indoors and for this demonstration, the saw is not plugged in. Remember, safety is your responsibility. Testing. Before using this chainsaw, make sure that you read the manual from front to back and follow all safety procedures. A chainsaw can cause serious injury or death if not used properly. Just to get started, we first tested the chainsaw on some wood that wasn't very thick. The 12-amp Craftsman chainsaw cut through the wood with ease. Next, we tested it by cutting a much thicker log, and again, the Craftsman cut the wood with ease. In fact, we used the chainsaw for several hours, and it performed very well. Review. So is the Craftsman 16-inch electric chainsaw worth purchasing? That depends on your needs. If you need to cut huge, thick trees, this chainsaw is not the right fit for you. You will need a much bigger and more powerful tool. If you don't have access to electric power or you don't like being attached to a power cord, then again, this is not the right chainsaw for you. But if you need a general use chainsaw that can handle branches and smaller logs, that's easy to use and super affordable, around $80 when we purchased it, then it's a great choice. If you want higher quality, you're going to have to pay a lot more. Well, we hope that you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.